I was thinking, I'm still thinking, obviously I'm just recording, if I should post this video or not.
Arrive at your destination.
We arrived at this wonderful piece of earth. I just heard that New Zealand people will be jealous about our hut. Yay! Room tour. Damn, we see a nice and cozy living area with fireplace, clean kitchen, everything we need. And yeah, we're not expecting too much insects here, and somebody was very good catching the mice. Perfect. So we're going to have comfy bunk beds. Yay! I really can't choose, or I really don't know which one to choose. Fuck yeah. TV if we get bored, because no service. We love that. We love that. If I get lost, you find me here, murdered somewhere, but nothing about a good scare, isn't it? So, at least, I mean, I'm sleeping at home when I go hunting in Germany. At least it's not a tent. We're going to meet the neighbors. Hey, Chicky. Hi, hi. Oh, first animal scene. That's not a cat. And it's time to head out for the first time this weekend. Getting the rifle ready for the bush. And as I knew so far, New Zealand is famous for big stags. But these stags are mainly on farms, so deer farms, and I don't seek for an adventure which is like kind of produced like this. So I decided to go with my friends into the bush and hunt for a bush stag. This is a kind of hunting I never ever had experienced before, and to be honest, it's my first time hunting like this on a red stag, and I always wanted my first red stag to be very special and together with people I like, even if I don't know these people for a very long time. And so we head out, and I hated it. I really, really hated it, because I'm not used to this kind of bush. I'm not used to this kind of walking. And it took me a while to get into it and start to understand how the nature and wilderness in New Zealand is working, and how a hunter is hiding in this kind of conditions. First stag.
Oh, are you taking a video? No.
Fuck, no.
You're doing a photo?
No. So, we start there. Second one, that way. Heard it? So when we started at the cow, we heard some kind of roaring right beside us. That's where we got in. And now we have another two roars in the distance. One right here. The way there. And one back to the cow. So one should be right behind our hut. And one maybe that way. So at least we know something is there. I this fucking horn all the time. I'm not patient. He is. So back in the car. Just fell down 3 times. First evening, almost done. So I'll head up to the hut because there's some noise coming from. Good morning. I really slept good in here. Kinda creepy. Didn't scare me. Yeah. Getting dressed. And then heading up.
Ask it wet feet. I'm not ready. I'm soaked. Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm here. The ride to the hunting grounds we wanted to hunt in was adventurous, so we had to cross a river, we had to cross a creek. I got wet in the first 5 minutes of being out in the field, and the boys wanted to try something new, so we walked a lot and we heard some kind of stags every now and then, and I really had goosebumps hearing the stags roaring in the bush and knowing that we're going to chase after them. So we had another roll. Try to get closer. So the day's not working out so far, so plan changes. More stags. I am lost. Could be that I never find out of this forest. I really asked myself what I was expecting. It was so much walking and trekking and seeing where we are. I'm really not used to that. The first 2 stags seem to be in a way to the bush. Now, after being quiet for a long time, I heard it. So, Donnie said, I hear it as well. So maybe there's something. I really had to trust the boys. I know they do this for many years. So it started to rain. And we have a problem. Our truck is behind a creek and we have to pass a river to get here. So that's why we decided to hunt our way back to the truck. It's about 2 kilometers. So maybe we get something on our way back, but still trust we live in AM, so heaps of time. The rain got heavy and we had to go back as fast as possible to cross this river. First part of the day was bugger, so we got back into the hut, had to light a fire because we all were completely wet. It was a good time to hang out there. We had a look at the near lake and headed out again after lunch in noontime to the spot where Cam and I were at the first evening. Running from the valley. Now we're hiding. We were calling, but no answer. Day number 2. Weather's shit. I look like an idiot, but we don't care. You see? Because of the rain and nighttime, we couldn't head out into the hunting grounds we wanted to go, so we had another look up our hut. So our plan for today, the creek is too high. We can't go there with the car. So we decided to go back to that place where we had the grounding last night. It's a private area. Nobody hunted in here lately. So since the road is coming behind the forest and there's cattle, we expect them still to be in here. So trying to hunt this area before lunch. Then hopefully we get him. And after this, we see that the river is low enough to get in the place we wanted to hunt the first day. So weather turned bad again. It was so quiet in here. And I think Donnie has another look. But we didn't hear anything. There are heaps of tracks and shit. And so there is a lot of things in there. But now the weather, the time of the year, it's nearly end of the roar. And Donnie just taught me that it's bad to go after Easter, since Easter everybody's free, goes poaching and stuff like this. So mean. I hate when people don't follow rules, don't follow, the ethics of nature and stuff like this. But we still have 1.5 days to go, and it's still like one of the most awesome experiences I ever had. I know that I hate the bush. It's exhausting. It's wet. I've fallen down many times. But this is a kind of hunting I never experienced before. We don't have true wilderness in Germany. And yeah, I'm still so grateful for being here with these people and the wilderness and the roaring stags, even if you don't see them. It wasn't a good hunting weekend, but I believe that you choose whether you be happy or not about what happens or what not happens. So we head out again, and I felt this moment of peacefulness and quiet. So we end our weekend. Means the sun is shiny, weather is finally good, but really, talked to the others. They told me it was never ever so quiet before. But I was thinking, I'm still thinking, obviously I'm just recording, I should post this video or not. But we always say, especially in Germany, we always say hunting is more than the shot. And then people just click videos with a shot, big stag, wild boar. And somebody said to me that there's no good story without a corpse. And, maybe I was the corpse. And I think there is always a story behind a good hunt, and there's always something you can learn. And that was my first hunt in New Zealand. I was lucky. My very first hunt, I had a few shots, a few success, but this was my first hunt ever like this. And obviously I found Cam and Donnie, and they were so kind and like the most awesome people I've known for Donnie a couple of hours, in camp for a few weeks, and this is, I think a better story than taking out camps looking like, what the fuck's he doing there? And I think this is more than having a bush stag, the experience, whatever happened, how we stumbled to the bush. And to be honest, that was the first time I really felt being a hunter. And you know, with all the technology we have and we use, being eye and eye with the animal, and this counts more, this learning and this experience, than ever shot we have taken. So thanks for watching, subscribe as usual, and leave a comment if you still like the story, or if you think kind of shit, I want to see more dead animals, then don't subscribe. Would you watch a video without a shot?
But like, if you get to the end of the video and there's no shots, I don't know, it's half an hour of my life I'll never get back.
But, you know, if you go hunting, what do you say? These days we spent out here in the bush was a waste of your life?
Nah, it was good.
Why is the video then a waste of your life?
It's the best.
Why is the video a waste of your life when there's no shot?
I don't know.
See, that's the problem. You gonna post this video?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, because of you.
Yep.
People saying, what a waste of my life. So please subscribe, yeah. But please comment if this was a waste of your life. I'm sorry. Sorry for that. We'll do better next time, hopefully.